And yeah, I know you never seen nothing like this before. Yeah, but this is different. You had to learn to find some self-comfort. So find a way to.
It is Sunday, December 2nd, and it's supposed to get up to be just about 80 degrees today. So today for this weekend, we are going to the beach. Yay, fishing and relaxing. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a crazy week having my grandfather here and Thanksgiving, and feels good to just kind of get out and relax a little bit before really the craziness of Christmas starts. So here we go. Normally boats are girls. You'll have to name her.
Yeah, those are cars. The only car that's the only. Let's go.
Dodo, don't push him out anymore.
No, you can't go by them. It's too deep. I have to go a little bit.
It's just... I don't think so. I think it's just slime. Okay, I don't know if this is in focus or not. So we were going to go to our little beach in Freeport that we always go to, Quintana, but the waves were just, the surf was just way too rough. The water was kind of muddy. We drove out a little bit further and got to Surfside. The water looked okay, but we're on Galveston Island right now, which is like, I don't know, a solid 15 minutes. Diana's playing. A solid 15 minutes further than where we were at. And
My bed giant! Jump over my boat!
oh no. Anyway, so we're a solid 15 minutes out further, maybe 20, 25 minutes. I don't know. We were having fun. Anyways, we're by the St. Louis Pass. And I don't know if you can kind of see behind me, but it's super dangerous surf. And Daniel's fishing over there, not in the water, he's fishing at the water. And, you know, you can walk right out there, but it's just lots of currents, lots of dangerous area. So where we're at right now is basically a really big puddle. Let's see if I can show better. Land over on this side, land over on this side, and goes out away. So no dangerous of, hang on, let them play out a little bit longer. No dangerous of rip tides or rough surf or anything, so we're all safe in this area. So yeah, Daniel's gonna fish.
Look at my fish!
And we're gonna play.
Dodo, please come back. I'm on your turn. How can you call me? I got something big and spiky.
Hang on, love. Nope. That's ick. I'm afraid that's oil or something nasty. So it's fun?
What is this?
Can I talk with Mama? So I would love to sit here and talk to my camera, but the older three can kind of watch themselves, you know, with the life jackets and it basically being a puddle, but I don't know how deep it is, and this little guy wants to run and play. So, yeah, looks like I'm gonna be turning the camera off for a little bit. You got the hang of it now?
Yes, but it's still hard to get into the water. Come on, Mommy. This is not cool. It's ridiculous. This is not me. Look, don't invite Daddy. Look what I found.
Wow, what is that?
A type of seaweed.
Is that what Daddy told you?
Yep.
You're gonna science it?
Find it as much as it. Oh, buddy. That's not.
You upset, Bug? So we got done playing in the puddle, and now we are just sitting in the car, hanging out, mainly because the water over here is dangerous. I mean, you could stand at the very edge and put your feet in, but a 18-month-old does not understand that. So I'm here eating snacks and watching a few episodes of Pocoyo. Diana had enough foresight. Here, do you have that little baggie of snacks you made?
Oh.
What?
It had a lot more in it. It had Nutri bars, apple suckers, and marshmallows. But we got hungry.
So yeah, we had stopped at the gas station, and I was like, oh, I don't want to spend money, but I really should bring a snack for everyone. And Daniel's like, well, just get something for the baby, because he'll be hungry. And Diana's like, I packed little snacks for everyone. And sure enough, without asking or anything. So yeah, that was super sweet. Real quick and just talk about you know, how much I love the beach and how much it means to me this time of the year. Like I said, it's December 2nd. Actually, I don't know if I said that before or not. It's December 2nd, and here in South Texas, as you see, there's lots of green and water and beautifulness, but you know, you don't always feel like having that during Christmas time. And growing up in Wisconsin, it was just like this time of the year is made for snow and just the magicalness of, and I hate that word, I can't think of any like better word right now, but just, you know, the snow and the coziness and the fires and the cool crisp days and the super chilly nights. And yeah, I mean, obviously that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I grew up with that. And you know, when I think of winter and Christmas, that's what I think of. And I think lots of people would like to live by the beach. Like a lot of people I think would think that would be really neat. I was not one of those people. My dream was to live in Alaska or Colorado, and and live in a log cabin and be tucked away someplace warm and wonderful, or cold and wonderful. And I've just never been drawn to the beach or the heat. And I remember once, even as a 13-year-old girl, I just kind of had a feeling that I was going to end up moving far away from Wisconsin. And I was praying, and I was just like, Lord, you know, I'll move anywhere, and I'm up for anything. Just please let it not be someplace warm. And we lived in Tennessee for 2 years, and then we lived, you know, now I live here in Texas. So both very warm areas. Okay, hang on. These dogs, I love them, but they are being crazy. Hang on. Come on, dog. Okay, I put the dogs up, and then the baby was crying, and I don't even know where I was. So, long story short, grew up in the cold, always pictured myself in the cold. I really did have a feeling that I was going to live far away from Wisconsin as I got older, and I just prayed to the Lord that, you know, please let it be anywhere but any place hot. I do not want to live someplace hot. So, with my family growing up, we did move to Tennessee for 2 years. Then back to Wisconsin, and now here I live in South Texas. So obviously God knows more what he's doing than I do, because I would not have chosen here. But when we did come down to Texas to visit Daniel's family, and when I came down here for the first time, you know, coming to see him before we were married, there was just something about this place that just really, I don't know, it's kind of like when you meet who you're supposed to get married to, that moment of just like knowing that it's going to be forever. That's how I felt when we moved here. But also anyone who's experienced moving to a new place, it's really exciting and really fun, and then you move and then you just get really, really down for a long time. At least I did. And I'm pretty much past that now. I miss my family, I miss Wisconsin, but Texas feels like my home. It's a part of me now. I feel a part of it, and I love this area. But around December, it's just like, I miss the snow, I miss the cold. I wish I was in a log cabin somewhere. But I don't know if it's just my age or experience. I mean, I'm not that old, I'm 32. But old enough to know that people really are as happy as they make their mind up to be. And it doesn't matter if you live in a teeny tiny apartment or a big mansion. Any place you can live can either feel cold and lonely, or you can make it feel warm and welcoming and just like your home. And it took me a while to learn that, and I've learned that. And my home is a part of me and a reflection of me. But also where you live, it can sometimes feel overwhelming when you don't like where you live. And like I said, I do like where I live now, but I've definitely gone back and forth on that. And I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, just that you can find beauty and you can feel at home wherever you are. And so much of how we feel is how we want to feel, and sometimes it can be a struggle trying to change that. But through prayerfulness and mindfulness, you can change that. So no matter where you live, you know, if you live in a big city, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, anywhere, if you draw like a 15-mile radius around where you live and you discovered all the little areas in that 15-mile radius, you're gonna find a place of beauty. And that's what I love so much about where we live. I mean, the beach, we don't live on the beach, but we live close enough to it where it's my place of beauty. And when I'm missing Wisconsin and, you know, missing my home and just, you know, I'm having one of those days where I just miss, you know, everything that I grew up with and that felt familiar, you know, I go to that place of beauty for me, the beach, and it revives my soul, it makes me feel at home, and it's a place that I choose to feel at home. So wherever you are, the north, south, east, west, maybe you're even out of the country right now, or maybe you're where you've always been and you've always wanted to go someplace else, just know that it's so much how you choose to feel, you know, and finding those little nuggets of joy in those little places of beauty and just taking that for all it's worth. So I encourage you, if you're feeling homesick or you're feeling that wanderlust bug like biting at you and you want to go somewhere, it sounds corny, but you really don't have to go far. Just find a park or even just go walking down the block. Like when we lived in a little bitty apartment and I so bad wanted our own home, you know, but we were still in our apartment days. And even though I'd driven a million times, you know, to and from the apartment, actually putting the baby in the stroller and going for a walk, it completely changed my perspective, and it was so good for my soul. So yeah, no matter where you find yourself, just go out there and enjoy it, and thank the Lord for where you're at, because thankfulness definitely leads to joy. And this season, if any, is meant to be full of joy. So I hope you all are having a good day, and I will talk to you all later.